All right, welcome everyone. Today we get to have the pleasure of hearing from Ricky from America's Preferred Home Warranty, and he's going to give us the ins and outs of the warranty world and how it can help you in your process. So, Ricky, take it away.
Hi, everybody. Good morning or afternoon, rather. Just if you guys don't know me, I'm Ricky with America's Preferred Home Warranty, where we allow the homeowner to choose their licensed contractor for any home repairs. So, with that, this is all of my information here. So you have my cell phone number, you have the 800 number that you can call the company directly. Well, that's one of them anyway, but I'll have more later on. My email address, and as exit, you guys actually have your own website that you can go on through us as well. Mm-hmm. So that's on the screen as well. So if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help you guys any way possible to help you grow and help you understand what the warranty process is all about. Like I said earlier, we let the homeowner choose their licensed contractor for home repairs. So as long as it's a covered item, all the homeowner has to do is basically call us first. We allow them to basically pick and choose whoever they want to come into their home. So it basically gives them the option to just have the free reins of picking the contractor rather than waiting for someone to come in and giving them a 6 to 7 hour window of when they're going to show up in the house. They actually can dictate the times and the dates of when they can have somebody come into their home and do the work for them. Here's the pricing, which everyone likes to know about. So for a $100 deductible, it's $465 for the basic plan. For $50 deductible, it's $499. So I usually say try to get them to get the $499 because for $40 difference, it's saving them $50 anytime if someone has to come out to do any work. We do cover condos and townhomes, which I have brochures for that as well. $75 deductible for $440. We do cover new construction, so it's $75 deductible for $550. And we cover 3 years of coverage. So the first year is covered by the manufacturer. Years 2, 3, and 4 is covered by us. So once day 366 happens, that's when we step in and we start our coverage. So day 365 is the manufacturer, 366 is us. And then it continues on from that point. Multifamily units are 75 deductibles. So you have the duplex, triplex, fourplex. Each property has to have its own warranty. So basically, this is what the prices on the right side reflects. So for a duplex is $870, triplex is $1215, and a fourplex is $1580. So just keep in mind, however many units are in that multifamily is how many warranties you're going to have. We do offer listing coverage. So it's good, pretty standard. It's going to cover basically everything during the time of the listing. So if you have a listing that say it's 4 months long, you're going to have coverage for that entire time. So if the dishwasher goes out and you have a showing in the next day or so, you can absolutely put the claim in. We'll pay it over the phone with a credit card, and they'll have it up and running so you won't miss out on that showing. And this is additional seller coverage here. So this is like I was saying before, everything will be included. Now in Florida, we have to pay something. So what we do is we pay the $75 and you have all of our coverage. So that way you don't have to worry about it at any time. So no payment is collected until closing. So if it's listed for 4 months, we're not going to ask you for the $75 until closing. Now, List Secure, which is something that's provided in our listing coverage as well, we actually offer legal protection up to $1,000 2 years post-sale. So if anything were to happen after closing, if it's a boundary issue or say a letter has to be drawn up from legal regarding whatever, we would cut a check directly to the homeowner excuse me, directly to the seller for $1,000, and they'll be good at that point, because that's something that they actually have in their services. That way they can just pay. They can pay well, you guys can pay it, or they could pay the $75, and they'll have up to $1,000 of legal coverage, which separates you from everyone else. So that way you don't have to worry about it. Now, buyer's coverage is obviously you're going to have more coverage, because the buyers are going to be the ones that are living in the home. So you're going to have the normal things. So what I usually say is make it easy for everyone. I like to use the little anagram that's called PEACH. So it's plumbing, electrical, appliances, cooling, and heating. Those are going to be the things that are mostly going to be with any warranty company. So these are the things that we have in our coverage as well. The permanently installed sub pump, roof leak repair, and septic system. Those things there are normally add-ons for other companies, but that's in our base pricing. So just for the deductibles themselves, so that would be the $465 or the $499. This is the coverage that you would be receiving, or they would be receiving rather. For the add-on, for upgrade is going to be the bells and whistles. So you would add on the $140, and this would give them everything else. So this will be a complete peace of mind for them. So that way they don't have to worry about if something breaks, it most likely is going to be covered. If they just go with the base pricing, it's not going to have everything covered. So there are going to be things that come up that's not going to be covered, where if they go with the upgrade, 9 times out of 10, everything's going to be covered. It also includes the refrigerant recovery, which is unlimited. So they won't have to pay anything. They'll be good to go from that point if they have to replace any refrigerant, if they have like a leak or something. We do have a buyer's premier coverage plan. So we had agents get back to us saying that they wanted to have a one-button click, so that way they can order and then keep going quickly, so they didn't have to waste any time, because your time is valuable. So what we did is we added a one-button click, so it has a standard coverage with the buyer's preferred upgrade, and then it also includes the washer and dryer, and that's for $724. So that way they don't have to worry about anything, and that's with the $50 deductible. We do have additional coverages as well. So if there's extra refrigerators, it's $50. If there's a gas fireplace, that's covered as well. It's $50. Pools, you want to make sure if it's salt or if it's a regular pool, that's going to be a difference in pricing. Sprinkler systems and termite controls. As you see, those are all new add-ons that we just added onto our coverage in the last year. So this is a good part that a lot of people like to go to, especially for termite control and sprinkler systems. So just for offering our services, we give you guys what's called client secure. So just for offering us, and this doesn't even matter if they go with us or not, just for putting us in front of them and giving them the option to go with us, we would pay up to 75% of your E&O deductible. And we would pay up to $3,750 if anything were to happen. So if for whatever reason, if your client feels like you misrepresented them and they're suing you, this is going to be where we step in, because you gave them an option to go with us. So this is where we would be here to have your back in the situation. So if you're putting us out there, we want to make sure that we have your back, and you don't have to worry about that aspect of it. Now, if they don't go with us, and a way for you to show that they didn't go with us, there is a waiver on the last page of the brochure. So all you have to do is have them sign that, and then you keep that in your file. So if anything were to happen, this is going to be the only thing that we ask for. And this is going to show us that you did put us in front of them. You gave them the option to have us, and then they decided not to go with us. They wanted to go with somebody else or not go with anybody at all, because just for having our services, say they didn't want to go with us, say they wanted to go with another home warranty company, for example, then they can go ahead and do so, still have them sign the waiver and keep it in your file, because we'll still have your back in the long run. These are going to be the ways to order the warranty through us. So you can download the app on your phone and order the warranty, make it easy for you. So that way you don't have to wait until you get home to jump on the computer and do anything You can do it all right from your smartphone. You can go on the website and do it there as well. You can fax it if you'd like to fax it, or mail it if you like, or you can call the 800 number as well, and then they can process everything over the phone and send you the invoice, so that way you can forward it to the title company, so that way they can process everything for you, so that you don't have to worry about anything. Now, we like to be transparent as a company. So on page 2 of the brochure, it actually has what items are covered, and it's going to be everything. So what's not covered, you're going to see in bold. So we want to make sure that they know nothing. If it's not covered, they can go right into that section there and look at it and see, okay, well, this isn't covered in the warranty, so this is something that I'm going to have to pay for. Or if it's not listed there, then it's going to be covered. So just want to make sure that they have this understanding, and you want to make sure that you give them the brochure, so that way they have it and they can reference it. Now, I do have PDFs that I can send you guys if you need it, but there are warranties in the offices, like physical copies that you guys can grab and use whenever you need. So everyone wants to get more listings. So we do have door hangers that you can go and door knock if you want to. One way you can do it is you can offer complimentary listing coverage, and that's just for you paying the $75 out of your commission to cover the listing. So if you want to use the door hangers, this is what it actually says on the door hangers. It says, if you list with me, I will provide you with a home warranty. So this is going to be just to let you guys know, if you are going to do this, you're going to be the one providing the warranty for the $75. Now, the $75 would be on top of whatever deductible they want to go with at that time. So that way, when you do the listing, it's going to go over, and it's basically just going to be in the listing saying this home comes with a home warranty. The door hangers are going to have card slots in there, so you just put your business card right in, just like normal. Everything on there is going to basically tell them exactly what it is. It's going to be complimentary coverage for the statement, and you basically just go farming and use whatever you need. I do have a PDF version, but I have the physicals. The physicals are actually going to be better for you than the PDF versions, because when you have the PDF versions, it doesn't look as good. So I do have those. So if anybody wants them, I have physical ones, and I could drop them off in the office, but you can order them as well. Now, you can increase your referrals by using home warranties. So just so you know, within the first 90 days of closing, that's when we get the most of our claims. So within the first 90 days, something's going to happen. I like to call it the shock period for the home, because whoever was living there before, the house is used to how they were living. Now the new family is going to come in, and now it's going to be a completely different way of living for the house. So something's bound to happen in that time frame. It could be the dishwasher, it could be plumbing, it could be electrical, it could be the water heater, whatever may have you. It would actually end up happening that way. Traditional warranty companies, they'll have their third-party vendors come out. You'll go at that point by their scheduling and what they have as far as repairs, or what they have in stock, so that way they can repair it. Just remember that whatever contractor goes out there is going to reflect on you and your reputation, which is why I normally say any agent is normally going to have a referral list of contractors that they refer their homeowners to, and this is going to be a way for you to make sure that you're ahead of the game, and you know whoever's going to go out to the house to actually take care of the house is going to be best for you. And it's going to make sure that you're in their mind, and you're not sending some random person to the house who knows if they're going to do a good job or not. So again, what we do is, as a company, is we let the homeowner choose whoever they trust, and it removes that whole third party thing. So they're going to know who's going to come in their home and who's going to do the work. Whenever a homeowner does a repair to the home, or a claim rather, I personally get a report that says what happened and what's going on. I turn around and I send that out to you. So we call that repair cards. I like to call those referral cards, because what that is if you're listing the home and the person that bought the home at that time, say 6 months down the road, puts a warranty in, I'm sending you their information of what happened, not whoever represented them. So at that point, you have access to that orphan buyer, and you can gain referrals from them rather than the agent that they were using before, because chances are most of the time people who are using them, whoever they were working with before, they're not going to remember who they actually had at that point. So this is a good way for you to gain more referrals and you to stay in the mind of whoever you represent as well. And like I was saying before, all the marketing materials are free. So you can order everything at no cost to you. You don't pay shipping, anything. If you want sign writers, you got them. If you want door hangers, you got them. You want brochures, anything you see on that website, you can have magnets, everything. We'll send it all to you, so that way you can have your own little stock if you like, and that way when you're out and about and you have more information that you can provide your clients with. Customer service is always going to be there, and it's always going to be a person. So I get a report every week saying how long it takes from when a person calls in to when someone answers. So this week I got the report for last week, and the average time was 1.5 minutes. So we're actually pretty good at getting someone on the phone and getting them handled, because we don't want to waste their time. We know everyone has their own lives. We know everyone's doing their own things. So we want to make sure we get them in, we get them out. They're happy, everything's taken care of, and it makes you guys look better, and it makes you guys look more like the heroes, which gains you more referrals. And I believe that's it. That's all I got. So this is the information again there. And remember to reach out to me directly, and just in case, I'll send my information out again, but I should have cards and everything. But if you guys need anything from me, feel free to call me, email me, whatever you need. I'm here to help you guys grow whatever you can, as much as you can, because my job, honestly, is to help you guys grow your business. That's what I'm here for. That's what my job is. So if I can help you gain 2, maybe 3 referrals that you would have never got before, then I did my part. It's as long as you guys are getting more referrals and getting more business, then that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make you guys better. I'm here to make you guys go from $1 million agents to multi-million-dollar agents. So by all means, use me. I'm here for you.
Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, I was going to say, if there's any questions, I'll be more than happy.
About the home warranty process or anything that may have come up? Have you guys used home warranties before in your deals? No. Okay. I know Kim has. She dropped off. She was having problems with her phone.
This is Bernadette. I haven't used them in the few deals that I've had, but I used it for my own personal real estate purchase in Virginia. My agent bought me a warranty when I bought my home. So that I appreciated that, even though the air conditioner ended up going out, like Ricky said, within the first 90 days that I was there. But unfortunately, it didn't have original parts, so the warranty didn't apply. But it was nice to have that, there just in case. But in my particular case, it didn't help. But it was a nice gesture by the agent.
Now, what I want to say, just to go off of what Bernadette just said, so it didn't have the original parts for the AC, right?
Right. It was the compressor had been replaced once before, and they said because it wasn't an original compressor, they had to replace the whole thing.
Okay. So in a circumstance like that, we would cover it as a company because it's part of the repair. So if it was repaired prior, it should be fine at that point. Now, if you had to replace the entire AC unit, we don't replace appliances as a company, because we want the homeowner to dictate what they have on their home, because it's their home. So what we do is we cut them a check, and then that way they can go and they can purchase whatever they like. So if they want to get a $15,000 AC unit, I mean, if they got the money to blow like that, but if they want to do that, they can do that. Obviously, we're only going to give them for the actual amount of what the lifetime expectancy of that unit is. So if the unit is 15 years old, they're not going to get the whatever it was when they first put it in. If it was like $5,000-$6,000 or something like that, but they're going to get what it is for that time frame. I do have a little like leniency where I can go into a claim if you guys come about it, and if you guys feel like it's not good enough, you can come to me and let me know. I can try to see if I can push it up the chain to try to get them more money, so I can make you guys look better. Sometimes an extra $500 goes a long way. So if I can do that for you guys, then I'm absolutely going to do that. I'm going to do as much as I can to make you guys look as good as I can. So by all means,
that's great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Great. All right. Well, if there's no more questions, Ricky, thank you so much for joining us today and talking to us about the warranty program. And yeah, we'll definitely, as I said, put this out on our Facebook and YouTube channel so the rest of our agents can see this as well. And hopefully they'll be giving you a call with questions that they have individually. So can you just throw your contact information up one more time?
Yeah, I'll put it right back on the screen again. so that would be easier for everybody. And awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen again. If I can, there you go. There you go.
There you go. So if you guys need anything, just give Ricky a call and he'll be able to answer any questions you may have. Or if you have a problem with just the process of selling the actual warranty to begin with and setting up that application, he can walk you through that as well. It's a really easy process. So I've used it at least once before, and you know, it went really very smoothly. So.
Oh, and I actually forgot to go over the service fee. Mm-hmm. Rob is kind enough to register the actual agency with us, so that way you guys have full access to everything. So with every warranty that you guys do, you're eligible to receive a service fee. So what we do is with the warranty, as long as it's RESPA compliant, what we do is we send the check over to Rob, and Rob sends it, gives it to you. So with everyone that goes through, so that way you guys don't have to, you get a little money in the game for everyone that you do. So every little bit helps. And if you can use that money to gain a listing, by all means, you get as much as you can. The only thing we ask for is that if you have access to the home inspection with the homeowner's permission, if you can upload that through our RealPro portal, that'd be awesome. Or you can email it to apHW@aphoffice.com. aphoffice@aphw.com. You can send it to there as well, and they'll attach it. You just have to put in whatever the contract ID is, so that way they know where to attach it to. Or you can go through RealPro and do it all there as well. There is another way to do it because not everybody's going to have access to the home inspection. So you can do the data collection form, which is 98% of the information that you have on the MLS. That's going to be the fastest way to do it. And you can do that right off of RealPro as well. I do have the actual form that I can email you. So if you would like the form, just let me know and then I'll email it to you directly.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And if there's no other questions, we'll wrap it up and have a great week, everyone.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Right. Thanks, Ricky.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.